You're listening to the True North Success Podcast. Real stories of personal, professional, and financial wins from Alberta's best. With your hosts, Gary Ma and Amy Kim.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today my special guest is Phoebe Yu. She is a cross-border life transition strategist and healthcare professional with over 20 years of experience. Originally trained in Taiwan, she later moved to Canada, where she established a successful nursing career. As the founder of Luke's Care, Phoebe provides specialized consultancy for professionals navigating retirement planning and medical tourism in Asia. She is also a prominent columnist for Crossing Magazine, where she shares insights on multiculturalism and health. Her unique background allows her to bridge the gap between North America and Asian healthcare systems. It is my pleasure to have Phoebe Yu on the show today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gary. I'm really feel very great to be here. Thank you.
So, Phoebe, I gave a quick overview of your success, but can you fill in the details of what you do, who you serve, and how long you've been doing this for?
Yes, so thank you. So I'm originally come from Taiwan, and where I spent about 10 years in healthcare management. And actually, I was leading a medical education department in the hospital. So when I came to the Canada, I moved in over 10 years ago. I made a very intentional decision to start over. So I went back to the school and I become a nurse, as you just said. And that experience really shifted how I see life right now, from system to the people. Because before, when I was leading the medical department, it's more like medical research, and we training the professionals and how to be a doctor or how to be a good nurse. And now it's all about the systems and policies. And now I'm really see the people at bedside. Mm-hmm. So since then, for years after that, and the people, one of my friends was telling me, "Hey, Phoebe, how about you can writing down everything you have done, and maybe some people can get some insight from your." Or something from your experience. Mm-hmm. Thus, I start my writing and, become a writer. Mm-hmm. So now I focus on helping professionals thinking more deeply about the life transition, especially around the health, aging, and what it really means to build a life that can truly last, right? So because I take care of the seniors, the average age is like 80s, 90s.
Wow. Yeah.
So they share the stories, and I feel like, wow, that's how they totally changed my views to see the aging and the lives. So that's where I am right now.
So what led you to move to Canada, from Taiwan?
Yeah, people ask me a lot about these questions.
Right.
So I think, be honest, it took some courage. I just feel like I stuck in. I have been a manager for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm not really. It's really the life I want to, live for until my retire. Mm-hmm. And my child at that time was like 5 or 4 years old. I'm like, maybe we can, try something different. Maybe I can offer him a better education. Let him have more choice, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm always like to try new things. So I spoke to my husband and said, hey, how about we can try different country and we will see. Yeah, that's how I moved to Canada. So, but I also knew this was a path I could give, from the management to the nursing, because, the nurse is always shortage in everywhere.
Okay. Yep.
So that's how I start. I'm like, okay, at least I can survive.
Right.
Yeah, when I started, right? So
Okay. Nice, nice. So tell me a little bit more about Luke's Care and how it got started.
Okay, so those care, yeah, I created the Lose Care in 2020.
Okay.
So, that was the COVID period,
Right.
right?
Okay.
It
Yep.
started like 2019.
Yep.
So at that time, I just feel like nursing is so stressful.
Yeah.
The people getting sick and my staff getting sick and myself getting sick. And I'm thinking, it's something I really want to do if I'm getting to, if like, excuse me, if I'm 6 years old or 60 years old or 70 years old, if I can really running around the unit,
Mm-hmm.
walking all day on the unit, I don't think so because you get tired and
Yeah.
especially this is very stressful environment. So I'm like maybe I can do something different. So I decide to try if I can help people in different ways, right?
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
start to try if I can, not just medical is something that I can I should say I'm dreaming maybe I can change people's life. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah.
my writing, from, my coaching or mentoring or something like that, just doing something different based on my management background and my public health background and my nursing background.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean you created a consultancy for people in
Yes.
in
Actually,
transition?
I was thinking maybe I can import the medical devices from Taiwan to
Okay.
Canada.
Okay.
But I think it's kind of a challenge for me to, to collect. First of all, I need to get a license, which is I did to
Mm-hmm.
get a license to import the medical devices. And then I figure like no, it's difficult. I need to find, I need to set up the stores and then kind of things, and I change over. And then maybe I will do some try different way to approach people.
Mm-hmm.
So now I stopped to importing the devices, but I stopped to reach more people by writing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice, nice. Well, I mean, through your experience, what kind of sets you apart from the competition? Like what comes easy to you that others might find challenging?
Can you say that question again, please?
Yeah, so what kind of comes easy to you that others find challenging, through your career? Like what like does your writing come quite easy to you?
Not really. I was
Okay.
training. I have my. Okay. So I major in public health in Taiwan,
Yeah.
and then I become manager. So it's management, leadership is easier. And then when how I think is the way I was trained by medical background. So the way is really critical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want to transition to the writing is I would say it's a challenge part. You kind of need to put every pieces together to
Mm-hmm.
become the article
Okay.
and
Yeah.
to the media, and you need to know what is your readers like. You not just care about one person, one
Right.
resident.
Yeah.
You are thinking about how your message can be like not so subject, like should be object, right?
Mm-hmm.
Objective to
Okay.
the people. So I think the more easier part is my I love to tell the stories. Like
Okay.
by telling the
Yeah.
stories, and my challenge part is how can I put this experience to the world? Like I'm
Mm.
writing, and you need to more organize and things like that. So I used to speech, not in English, but I can do the public speaking in the big public.
Okay.
But challenge is put everything together in
Yeah.
writing and try to, minimize in like maybe 2,000 words in one article. So, yeah.
Yeah. So being able to tell your stories or tell stories, I think is what you're really good at.
Yes.
And what kind of tips or suggestions would you give someone who wants to be more successful?
I think you just need to keep in mind the environmental is changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can, I should say, so many people are thinking if you want to change to different profession or you want to try different product you never tried before, you feel like, I'm from this zero. But I don't think so. You always have something, like
Mm-hmm.
even though it's totally different, experience before, you totally different background before, you still have something and you can base on what you're good at, like you just say, and to transfer to what the new thing you didn't try before. And so yeah, so I just feel like what to say, like I would say observe the culture. I think the
Mm-hmm.
culture where you live is very important. You have to have your cultural sensitivities and you need to understand what is needed and also look for the gaps between what you are good,
Mm-hmm.
what is your weakness,
Right.
and then bring your past experience forward piece by piece. I don't think you have to figure out every single things at the beginning. You just need to keep moving, keep moving.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Yeah.
Right, right, right. So take steps forward, even
Mm-hmm.
though, you might see some roadblocks, but then move, get through those blocks and then
Yeah.
keep on going.
Yes, just be more flexible because you see so many times people come to Canada and they
Mm-hmm.
have like there's we are saying we saying is perfect plan, but it's,
Right,
but when when you keep going you're like no, this way it doesn't work. You have to turn around,
right,
right? So
right,
just need to be flexible. Yeah.
right, right. Nice. What's one of the biggest challenges that you've had to overcome in your career, and how were you able to turn that into a positive?
Huh. Yes. Um, I think the most, you can hear my English is I really like from the zero English, like
Mm-hmm.
I can say, how are you? Fine, thank you. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, however, when you want to become a nurse, communication is very important. It's not just important, it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
When English is not my first language, it's another pressure for me. So I went through the language school and
Mm-hmm.
nursing training because I was not a nurse. I was a
Yeah.
manager.
Okay.
So this is very, it took me like so many years get used to the language,
Mm-hmm.
the culture, the people I didn't know before. They have different background, right? The Western culture, which
Right.
is I came from Eastern culture. So yeah, that's my big challenge is communication. The Sometimes the cultures and how you communicate. Sometimes you talk something you think in your way, but they may be misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of risky for serving people in healthcare, right? You
Right.
need to know people because it's about the life. It's about their life. You care about them in medical situations. So you need to truly understand what they need, what they complain, what I can do for them, exactly what I learned from the school and what I learned from the experience. So
Right.
I think it's
Yeah.
communications is more challenging part for me.
Yeah, so like what I'm hearing is that, you had a real big language barrier, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had to learn to become a nurse,
Yes.
like which was also another barrier, but you were able to
Mm-hmm.
overcome these barriers to become where you are today.
Yeah, I'm still nervous now, but yeah, when I need to talk to in public speaking, but I always learning.
Right,
I always ask people to correct me if I say something wrong,
right,
and I'm very open minded.
right.
So yeah,
So,
try
so
it.
you know, it sounds like you're open to quote failure, getting
Hmm.
feedback and
Yeah.
adjusting if need be, and I think that's really a key point because there are a lot of people who are afraid of failing,
Hmm.
of doing something wrong. But it sounds like you're open to trying something, and if it's not right, adjusting, and
Yeah.
then keep on going.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It sounds like things are going really well for you and your business, as a busy healthcare consultant and writer. A lot of time is spent running, your active business. When looking towards the future, many don't want to be working so hard to create income. So some look at different ways of creating income through investing in
Hmm.
stocks, bonds, crypto, or having a financial planner. What are
Yes.
your thoughts about ways of creating income outside of your active work and business?
Oh, yes. So, as I say, I have a quite stable income from my nursing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I just want to, my writing just started want to share the stories
Mm-hmm.
because my friends, people was asking, so, what did you do? How you you came from Taiwan and you moved to Canada. What is your experience? So I think I was trying to combine my old experience together to help people. So I just started in the beginning. So I think through the now social media, or I have a partner in Taiwan and we work together.
Mm-hmm.
So try to if somebody like interested to go to investment in Taiwan or want to go to Taiwan for visiting that to work. I know
Mm-hmm.
now it's like kind of so the some some people thinking it's risky to move to Taiwan or work in Taiwan, right? Because
Right. Yeah.
that the world and everything. But I still thinking, yeah, we can do some business between like based on my experience from the medical, from the
Mm-hmm.
management, from my business, my partner in Taiwan, and
Yeah.
to create the extra money or extra income,
Yeah.
and it's what I love to do, not just
Mm-hmm.
nursing. I want to share the stories. I
Right.
want to make the friends and I want to talk, right? So
Yeah.
that's all combined together. That's not about the income, that about I really want to do through, to the next chapter for my life. I'm 50s, so so I have another 20 or 30 years. I hope
Yeah. Yeah.
until retirement, maybe never retire because I still, talking to the people.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking the retirement is like really you retire. You are doing nothing where you see the people just stay in the room. They cannot do anything. They, watching TV at their 80s and the 90s And I'm like, no, I don't think that's how I want to be the last chapters of my life.
Right.
I want to be like, I still valuable to the people.
Yeah.
So, and I also can get some income, like,
Yeah.
through the writing, through the business. And
Yeah.
I just need my screen, my computers, and I talk to the people. At my 80s, my 90s, I may have more experience I can share and may be helpful to the people they need it, right? So
Yeah.
that's my goal.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
As we're wrapping up our interview, what kind of exciting plans do you have in the works in the next 6 to 12 months?
My sensing plans. Keep writing, and I want to talking to my friend. Yeah,
Any
I just
trips?
want, huh?
Any trips?
Trips? Yes. I'm going back to see my family in Taiwan. I'm going to do some business, come back with my travels
Mm-hmm.
in Taiwan to talk to the people in Taiwan and to get some network. And also I want to get some. I want to go to Japan. I want to
Okay.
go to the Europe.
Nice.
I
Yep.
want to traveling to see the different worlds so I can get more idea for my writing. More,
Mm-hmm.
to add
Right.
to my business to
Yeah.
see to maybe get some informations and to build the networking with people. So
Nice. Nice. Phoebe, that wraps it up today. So much, and thank you for your time and sharing your insights and tips with us. It was a real pleasure to have you on the show. And Phoebe, if people want to connect with you, what's the best way?
they can come here, reach me at my email. You have my email, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
yes, please, they can reach me on my email or I have my Facebook page
Okay.
or Instagram, the Lincoln page, and they
LinkedIn. Okay.
can, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank
Take
you.
care. Okay.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Want to share your success story? Apply to be a guest at truenorthsuccessshow.com/guest. We'd love to hear from you.